want to show them how to use $100 to be able to bump things up and be able to get about $100,000 in trading. All right, it's not amount of money that you are being given and then you go ahead and withdraw it and run away. No, it's not. This money is invisible. You're not going to see it, but this is what happened at the back end. So say for example you have a $100 account. All right, remember we are dealing with a $100 account, right? So when you have $100, okay, it's not up yet. Okay, so let's say you have $100. This is the amount of money you have. This is the amount of money you have. Let me make sure that I have this here. This is the amount of money you have. This is your balance. All right. So how can you turn this money to this 100,000? That's what we are talking about now. Dollars. Yeah, in buying capital. In leverage, we have leverage of 1 to 2, 1 to 1, 1 to 50, 1 to 500, 1 to 1,000, 1 to 2,000, and so on and so forth. Some brokers even give leverage of 1 to unlimited, like Extens. Extens does that, and there's some other brokerages. All right. So if you have 1 to 100, I want you to select a leverage of 1 to 1,000. What that simply means is for every $1,000 you've got, all right, they will give you $1,000 equivalent. That's just a simple meaning. So if you bring $100, which is here is yours, $100, then times 1,000. So let's do the math. 1,000 by 100. All right. So you have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So you have 1, 2, 3. That's $100,000. So though you have $100 in your account balance, then you can do a transaction worth of 100,000. That's a lot of money that you can play around with, right? Leverage can also dampen your success. It can make you to lose your $100 fast again. Let me explain. Because you have this knowledge now, you might not want to go on your chart and start over leveraging, start placing big lot sizes. Let me tell you how this one can equate to your success or to your loss. So if you have $100 as your account balance, all right, you can now, because of this knowledge, because you chose a leverage of 1 to 1,000 or even more, that will now allow you to place one standard lot size. Standard lot size. All right. What one standard lot size mean is for you to be able to trade on GBP USD or any pair, and I love to use GBP because that's my pair. All right. That means you need 100,000 units of the base currency. In GBP USD, this is the base currency. GBP is the base. So practically speaking, for one standard lot size, you need 100,000 of the base of whatever currency you are trading. In this case, which is GBP, of GBP. All right. So for you to trade 0.1 mini, this is a mini lot size, you need 10,000 of the base. In this case, it's still of pound. All right. For 0.01, which is micro, you would need 1,000 of the base currency, which is pound in this case. So if it is USD JPY you are trading, this JPY, then you need it will now be USD. You understand what I mean now? It will now be, here will now be US. The currency will change. Here will be US. Here will be US. It's usually the base of the base currency. This makes sense, right? So even though you have $100 account, you can still go ahead and place a trade with one standard lot size, though you have $100 account. So with $100 account, going by the units, these are the units, contract units prices. Going by these units, you shouldn't even have a place to even be able to play 0.01. You shouldn't be able to play 0.01 by default. So it is leverage that allows you to place with $100 account. You're still able to play 0.01. And mind you, I know you guys let me bring it to reality now. I'm talking about money. With 0.01, if price move in your favor, you should be making 10 cents. That's standard. This is me not putting other factor in. There are many factors that could affect this. All right, but it could be that the conversion of GBP to USD at that time. So there are many factors. I don't want to go too much deep, but just know that if you're using 0.01, what you are expected to get should be 10 cents. Then if you're using 1 mini, what you should get will be $1 per each pip movement. The same way our normal human beings, our movement is calculated in form of steps. Market movement is calculated in form of pip. Anytime market make one move, If you're using this one, you'll be making one. If you're using 1 mini, you'll be making $1. If you take another move, $2. But if you're doing standard lot size, which is the standardized one, for each pip movement, you'll be making $10. All right. So in order for you to play here, you don't want to be playing here. To play here with your $100, which is here, to play here, then you need to select a leverage of 1 to 1,000. This is what is going to give you a bigger leverage to play here. Now, let me tell you, this is a good side of leverage. Now, the downside of leverage is because you have $100 and you know you can place one standard lot size. Do you know what happened? Once you go ahead and place one standard lot size and then your equity is liquidated, your free margin is gone, and then your margin level percentage is less than 100 or less than 50, depending on what the broker's rule is. Once your money is exhausted, do you know what the broker do? That's what's called margin call. You lose your money immediately. The broker, they withdraw their money immediately. Now, this concept will not be complete if I don't explain what margin is. So margin is an amount of money that you put down, while leverage is an amount of money that your broker bring in. So let's say, for example, in order for you to complete this transaction, one standard lot size, you need to pay $100,000 on this side, right? You need to bring 1% in for this transaction, 1%. Your broker brings 99%. What your broker brings is what you call leverage. It's your leverage sum. And what you bring is what you call margin. Always, this is what happened at the back end. So with this knowledge, this is how I know how to flip. I can flip $20 to $1,000. Though it doesn't work every time, but then this is the knowledge I use. I know the lot size to put, I know when to go in, I know when to scale in, I know when to exit, I know all these things. So this is just a simple calculation of how you can turn your $100 to having a buying capacity of $100,000. So I'm sure you guys love this lesson. If you want me to do more emphasis on this type of lesson, let me know in the comment section. Any topic you want me to break down for you guys from A to Z. All right, so until next time, you guys make sure you keep the fire peeping. I always keep dropping content like this. Kindly subscribe, turn on post notification, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.